What is going on, you guys? It is Livid Fray. Hope you guys are all doing very well today, and welcome back to another vendor reset video. Before we begin, I would like to take a brief moment to thank my channel members. It's thanks to these guys that I'm able to create these weekly vendor reset uploads, so thank you guys so much for your support. I greatly appreciate you. Becoming a member of the channel gives you unique perks, such as badges and emotes to use during my live streams as well as video comments. You guys will also receive access to a private channel inside our community Discord server. The support you guys give by becoming a member goes a really long way, so thank you guys so much for your consideration. Additionally, I was accepted to the Amazon affiliate program, so I'm now able to provide you guys with a lot more deals for gaming. So if you're looking for gifts for loved ones for their upcoming birthdays or holidays, be sure to check out my Amazon showcase. That link is in the description as well. Any purchases made from my showcase directly support me through commissions. In general, I'd like to just thank you guys for your overall support. I really appreciate it, but let's go ahead and get into the vendor reset this week. We are starting off inside the terminal as we normally do. This vendor is selling a Liberator with Meticulous, Deadly, and Responsive. This is a really good option if you're wanting something for a PvP build. Just roll Meticulous off for Unforgiving, and this is already a meta weapon for PvP. Next, we're heading up to the base of operations at the gear vendor. This vendor has a Firearms 207 with 3% damage to elites mod. Make sure you pick these up for any build that you still need damage to elites for. If you are a newer or returning player, I highly emphasize that you buy these if you do not have any of these. These add a lot of damage output towards elites for your builds. Next, we're heading over to Cam Clinton to the special equipment vendor. This vendor has both a Liberator and a Historian that I would recommend. The Historian has Prepared already rolled, so I would highly recommend rolling Deadly over on Cool-Headed. This would be perfect for a Deadeye build. A lot of fun in PvP, really fun to watch people scramble around when they get hit by it. And next, I am recommending this Liberator as well with Ferocious, Swift, and Determined. I would highly recommend rolling Commanding over Swift, and this is a good option for a Commanding Determined Striker build. Just do keep in mind that with the Liberators, they do have the same handling as the Police M4s, so their handling is a bit harder to control, but if you can get past that, this is a really good option. And finally, this vendor also has a 267 Firearms mod on 3% skill haste. These mods work really well for PvP or really any build where you're wanting to prioritize that skill haste. When we're done here, we're heading over to Autumn's Hope. This vendor has a 5% support station healing speed mod. These work really well for Reclaimers. Make sure you pick these up if you don't have any of these just yet. Next, we're heading all the way down to the Ward. This vendor has a 6% first aid ally heal mod. These are perfect for any kind of support build that you're throwing together, whether it be from Tactician or let's say a final measure healer. These are perfect to be throwing on to be healing your teammates with the first aid skill. Next, we're heading up to Southpaw. This vendor has a 212 stamina, 3% damage to elite mod. This is going to finalize our damage to elite mods this week, so we did get 2 of them. That is excellent. Unfortunately, no 4%, but 3% still adds an extra 15% more damage to your build. So if you don't have any of these, make sure you pick these up. I would highly recommend picking up 5 of each type if you don't have any damage to elite mods at all. It's nice to have a variety when you need them. And finally, our last light zone safe room is going to be all the way up at the crypt. This vendor has an Omega rifle suppressor at 18% headshot damage, 2.5% critical hit chance, and 2% accuracy. Not the highest rolls, but these are still really good options if you don't have any good headshot suppressors just yet. And our last vendor is going to be DZ East 53rd Street. This vendor has also a stamina mod of 266 at 3% skill haste, so we have a few options this week for skill haste mods. These ones are unfortunately Dark Zone credits. I usually recommend that you guys just craft the ones that you need, but if you are wanting to just go ahead and buy them, you'll have that option this week. That is going to be everything for this week's vendor reset. This one was really underwhelming. I definitely think that the gear mods and performance mods are what carried this week. Those exotic weapons aren't too bad, but I don't think it was enough to suffice it being called a really good reset. Let me know what you guys picked up or what you didn't pick up. If there's nothing this week, there is always next week. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.